Credit Repair, How to Make It Work by HowToGrowCredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we will follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website HowToGrowCredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Now it is time to work on fixing your credit. The following advice to get you on the road to repairing your credit. If you have credit cards where the balance is more than half of your credit limit, pay these down right away. Anytime you exceed 50% of your credit limit, your credit rating is affected. Pay off credit cards as fast as you can, or spread the debt out further. The first step in credit is developing an effective plan and make a plan. You must commit to making some significant changes in the way you spend your money. Only buy what you necessary. You can reduce your interest rate by maintaining a high credit score. This should make your monthly payments easier and allow you to pay off your debt much quicker. Obtaining lower interest rates will make it easier for you to manage your credit, which in turn will improve your credit rating. You can receive better interest rates lower by working to keep your credit score as high as possible. This should make your monthly payments easier and it will enable you to pay off your debt a lot quicker. Getting a reduced interest rate is the easiest way to reduce your overall debt. If you are being charged a distressingly high interest rate, you may be able to talk to your creditor. However, the contract you signed ensured that you agreed to pay off your interest. You need to be able to prove the interest rates are too high if you want to sue your lenders. One thing to watch out for when trying to fix your credit is scammers who say that they can get any negative information deleted from your credit, regardless of its accuracy. This information can stay on your record for about 7 years. You can, however, succeed at having incorrect information erased from your credit reports. You can easily get a mortgage if you have a good credit score. Making mortgage payments will also help your credit score even more. This will also be useful in case you want to borrow funds. Begin paying your bills to repair your credit. More specifically, pay them on time and in full. As soon as you have cleared those old debts, you will see an immediate improvement in your credit score. Make sure you research a credit counseling agency you visit. Many may have ulterior motives, but some are outright scams. Don't get involved in anything that could get you arrested. Scams abound on the internet that shows you how to change your credit file. This tactic is not legal, and you face serious repercussions if you are caught. Legal repercussions will cost you a lot of money, and you could go to jail. Do not get mixed up in illegal activities. There are scams all over the web that will show you how to establish an additional credit file. Do things like this can get you will not be able to avoid getting caught. You may end up owing a great deal of money or even facing jail if you are not careful. Joining a credit union is a great way to build your credit if you are having a difficult time doing so elsewhere. Credit unions can often offer better rates and more alternatives than larger banks because they base their decisions on the local economy instead of the national situation. Joining a credit union is a way to build your credit if you are having a difficult time getting credit. Dispute any errors that you find on any of your credit reports. Gather your support documents, make a list of the errors, and compose a letter to pertinent agencies. Include a request for a return receipt with the dispute package so that you can prove it was received by the appropriate agency. If you have bad credit, close all old accounts except for one. You should arrange to make payments or make a balance transfer balance to your remaining account. This allows you to focus on paying off one credit card bill rather than many smaller ones. Stop spending more money than you have available. You need to change your thinking to consider your future goals, not just buy all of the things you want right now. Many people have acquired debts they can't pay off, which has affected the amount others will pay to have credit. Take a deep look at your finances, and determine what you can realistically afford to spend. You must review credit card bills every month to check for errors. If such fees are present, you need to get in touch with the credit card company right away to avoid adverse action. Check your credit card carefully each month to make sure there is no incorrect information. If there are late fees you don't deserve, contact the credit card company to avoid being reported for failure to pay. Comb through all of the bills that you get. You are looking to see that every charge is correct and determining whether or not you are being charged for an item you didn't buy. You must be accountable for each item on your statement. Carefully read the small print on your credit statements. You are responsible for each item on your credit card statements. Lowering the balances you carry on revolving accounts can improve your credit score. Your credit score can be raised just by reducing your balances. The FICO system will make a note when the balances are at 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100% of the total credit available. Lowering the balances on any currently revolving accounts can improve your credit score. You can up your score by just keeping your balances lower. Work with a credible credit repair service. There are several shady operators in the credit repair business that can cost you money and do nothing for you. Far too many people have been bilked by dishonest agencies. Always read reviews online first to find a good agency. Try not to use your cards only for purchases you can afford to pay off. Use cash for things whenever possible. If you are forced to use credit, pay the full balance each month. Unfortunately, no financier is going to be interested in the statement you provide when they are examining your credit history. The most it will do is draw more attention to the bad aspects of the report. One of the most stressful things about poor credit is dealing with debt collection agencies. Make sure you know that cease and desists of any type can only stop you from being harassed. You're still going to be in debt. A letter like this may stop a collection agency from harassing you, but you are still on the hook to pay your debts. Debt collection agencies are the most difficult part of a bad credit crisis. This will stop the calls from collection agencies, it merely stops the threatening calls. When attempting to fix your credit score, exercise caution when it comes to attorneys and legal teams that advertise instant repair of credit. There are a lot of scam lawyers out there who will charge you a lot of money for credit repair techniques that don't do much. Do your research before calling any lawyer for their help. Prepaid credit cards can help to rebuild your score without late payments or going over your limit. This will indicate to others that you are responsible and creditworthy. The only way to repair credit is to be more responsible with your credit accounts. Prepaid credit cards offer you the ability to build credit while not having to worry about late payments or penalties. This shows lenders that making payments is a priority for you and that they should lend to you. If you are having a difficult time creating or sticking to a budget, contact a credit counseling company that has a good reputation. These counselors can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a payment plan. Credit counseling helps you understand how to best manage your finances and pay your obligations. Your credit report depends greatly on whether or not you make timely bill payments. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to make the payments. There are several options that you can choose from. You may be able to get a text or email reminders from your creditor. You could also simply set up your reminder on a digital calendar. Talk to creditors to try using alternate payment plans directly if you cannot afford your monthly payments. If you want to improve your credit, start a plan to pay off the debt you owe. Old debt can bring your credit score down. Make a fact-based budget, and set aside as much as possible for debt. Your credit score will rise significantly if you can make yourself debt-free. Creditors will be sure to look at the correlation between your total debt in relation to your income. You will be looked at as a greater credit risk if your debt is too high in comparison with your income. You don't have to pay it all at once, just get a plan and stay with it to pay off your debt over time. Learn more about debt consolidation so that you can get help with your credit repair. Debt consolidation is often the best option for debt reduction, which leads to faster repair of your credit. Your debts are consolidated into one, giving you just one payment to have to handle each month. Before committing to a consolidation though, make sure that it will help you. Your credit report depends greatly on whether or not you pay your bills. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to make the payments. There are many different ways to set reminders for yourself. Keep checking and savings account active. Having an active account verifies that you have an income stream and the ability to manage finances. Maintaining an impeccable checking or savings account shows responsibility, which looks good to creditors. Debt consolidation programs can help you rebuild your credit if you're struggling with repairing it. If you bring all your debt into one payment, it makes it much simpler to budget and track your expenses. It will get you to pay that bill on time and to repair your credit. One way to jumpstart your credit repair project is to pay down current debts. Your credit will only get worse if you are not paying off your debts. Paying on time is key to a good credit repair. Even if it's just the minimum, you must make a regular payment. Just one payment missed can do a good deal of harm to your credit report. If you are trying to repair your credit, you may want to consider credit counseling. They educate you on how to eliminate all your debts while continuing with your daily life. You have to agree to dispose of all your credit cards, as well as to pay your creditors every month. The fastest way to work on repairing any type of credit is to first pay off any outstanding debt. Having more than one kind of credit is a good idea if you need to rebuild your credit. If your credit is evenly divided between different items, your score should be better. If you pay your mortgage, car loan, and credit card bills on time, it will help your credit score dramatically. Try to work out payment plans that you will be able to follow when you deal with debt collectors and explain your situation honestly. Rebuilding credit can be done by taking out new debts and then paying them off quickly. This accomplishes two things. First, it puts your credit in better standing. Second, it demonstrates your ability to repay debt responsibly. Credit counseling can be a sound first step if you start to build your credit back up. You must agree to refrain from making new charges and possibly sacrifice your credit cards. You may feel the need to commit to expensive repayment plans or send in big payments that you cannot afford when trying to fix your credit. Know exactly what your debt before attempting to deal with creditors to avoid promising more than you can comfortably pay. If you are looking to repair your credit, you should focus on cultivating multiple types of credit. Your overall credit score takes into account all types of different credit that you have. Fixing a bad financial situation requires common sense rather than monetary skills. You can reach your ultimate goal by choosing to follow the straightforward information from this video. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.